So I will do that for certain, as much as I can. I don't know that I'm going to get it done in 30 minutes, but I'll start taking samples. So, yeah, I'm just not sure, because this is the first time I've had to resample a field. I just don't know what'll happen with that portion of 30 that in theory isn't showing outdated data. But I'm wondering if it is outdated, it just retaining the data. Because it just doesn't seem like if I go ahead and do something with it now, it just seems like it's going to be a waste, because it may just ask me to do it again. So I don't think, I'm going to go ahead and sample where I don't need to sample. And I guess I'll just have to see how that goes. Normally I'm not going to have fields withering in the center like that. Withering in general is pretty rare in what I've had. And certainly withering that way is even rarer, because normally I'd maybe at least have a field done and then stop and have a whole field left to go. It just happened to be that the timing this time was the rain that caught me, and that certainly caused an issue. Alright, so I'm going to use my smaller tractor because it's faster, so it has a higher top speed, just a little bit easier to maneuver around. So I'm going to do the sampling with that, but this is definitely, I don't know, I keep saying I keep having things that cause me to go off plan, but I'm almost beginning to think I just need to assume that I'm just going to have to plan on the fly all the time. Because no matter what I do, it just seems that that's what we're running into. Alright. So if I'm here, so yeah, I don't need the yield map there because those are done. But I need to, oh, interesting. So now that I got rid of the yield, oh no, it just was behind. I thought now that I got rid of the yield, it suddenly was telling me that I needed to do something, but that's not true, so I'm going to have to position myself here. Alright, so we've got a little bit down here that we had harvested. So I'm going to put up the map. Do I need to connect any hoses? I don't remember. Yep, I do. Alright. Oops. Alright, so we'll unfold, and there we go, and then that will give me the viewpoint where I can see what I've sampled and what I haven't. So I'll get that red circle. And so I know I need to go up this way. So yeah, I think I'll just go along up here. Because off to the side I don't need to, and it looks like it's basically sampling into that space. But yeah, so this field I think will be a little bit off, but I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this sampling, and I'll see you in a bit when I'm done with that and we're ready to send it off to the lab and I guess wrap up for today. You know, and then maybe we'll see, maybe after that it will give us the info that we need to know if we do need to lime this field, and maybe that's why it's acting strangely, because maybe sometime today the other fields will go to outdated data. Again, I've just never experienced this part of precision farming yet where I've had to resample a field. So for those of you that have, I'm sure you can give me comments and the pointers about what I'm doing wrong. But this is what I'm doing at this point, is basically going where it tells me there's outdated data. So I'll see you in a bit. Just getting the last tiny pieces that I missed. So I've got this one spot over here. And then I am done with what needed to be sampled and what was outdated. So this should be the last sample. Because yeah, at this point we've got nothing else that is showing up that is ours, that is outdated. It looks like 51 that Moose has is gonna have to be redone here, but so at this point I can go ahead and repair and store. So I guess I'll go ahead and fold everything up. Oops. Hit the wrong key. Seems to be the story of the day. Let's see. There we go. I don't know that I'm going to reach. Should be okay, but this has gotten a little bit muddy, so we'll get this cleaned up. But yeah, usually it takes an hour or two, I think, to get the results back, so I'll see it if I get on tonight. I can see if anything has come up that shows me that there's any work that needs to be done. But at this point, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, send soil samples for analysis. I knew you had to do that, I think, you know, from within the, while you're connected to the unit. So, get this disconnected and stored again. Oops. Alright, so it'll be there when we need it. But I will see you next time. That should be all we've got right now.